Sees Edinson Cavani back to Augustine. He's broken through here. Big chance here for the Frenchman. Can he score the second of the game? He absolutely can. James Rodriguez honestly bringing on Pablo has I think changed this game. He's been so key as here's Cavani now 1v1 has to score. Edinson Cavani with a brace at the death. So here we are back again, another episode of the Leeds United Career Mode series, episode number 16. Season 2 has been immense for us. The signings we've made, the improvements we've made to this team, and also the start we've had to the Premier League season, it's actually crazy. Last episode, we improved our team immensely by bringing in 2 quality fullbacks in Serginho Dest and Jamal Lewis. Today's episode, I'm not too sure if they're going to be transfers or not, but we're going to be discussing a potentially major transfer, so stay tuned for that. Now, we've had quite literally the perfect start to our Premier League season. 3 games played, 3 wins. Now, of course, we haven't played any of the big teams, but still, this is impressive. Last season, against the smaller teams, we were dropping points left, right, and center, so we've made a big improvement in that department. For today's episode, we might have a real test ahead of us as we take on Liverpool at Elland Road. And not just that, we can also be playing Manchester City away at the Etihad in this episode. 2 big games, and I'm really excited to go through them. We're also going to be wrapping up the transfer window in today's episode. Maybe some signings, I'm not sure. We'll have to see and assess the situation. Big Premier League games and a lot more. So if you guys are enjoying the series, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new around here. If we can hit 3,500 likes, that'd be unbelievable. And let's get this underway. So it's time for a press conference, and if you guys want to see your questions being answered, drop them down in the comment section below. First one of the day: when James reaches 10 goal contributions, can you upgrade his pace a bit, as he has already butchered his pace? And I've been seeing a lot of comments like this for me to slowly upgrade James' pace. But honestly, I don't really want to use the cheat engine to upgrade stats because I kind of feel like that's a bit inauthentic. I know we did that before in a career mode with Man United, but for this series, I just want to keep it authentic in that way at least and not, change attributes on my own. Yes, James does not have pace, but he's still been amazing for us. I mean, he's scoring goals, getting assists, and I have really no complaints with him, even with that lack of pace. So I don't think I'm going to be using the cheat engine to alter stats because I feel like it's a bit like cheating to do that. Let me know in the comment section if you guys feel that way as well. So no changing stats on any of our players. Next up, do you think Brooks isn't getting as much freedom as he did last season because of the extra strength added to your squad? That's a good comment, but I feel like this is not true at all, because he's now playing in his preferred cam role where he just dominates. And so far this season in the Premier League, 3 games played, a couple of assists and 1 goal. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. Yes, there are other players in the team that can, take the mantle up and score and assist. So the team is even better now, and Brooks is performing at an incredible level, so I have no complaints with him whatsoever. But of course, when you sign other star players, the responsibility is going to be shared. Last episode, Cavani, Augustine, all were heroes in their respective games. And yeah, that's going to happen more often, but Brooks has still kept a really high level, and I'm really content with the way he's playing, and he's going to continue to be my first choice cam. Okay, this next one is certainly interesting. Did you get the FIFA 21 beta? Unfortunately, I wasn't lucky enough to get a beta code. Now, it's a bit surprising because last year I did get one, because like all the EA game changers did get sent a beta code. But this year, for some reason, I didn't get one. It is what it is, though. I'm not too fussed about it. Hopefully, if any of you guys did get a beta code for career mode, make sure you test the game thoroughly and give your feedback to EA, because that's the only way this game gets better. But yeah, I didn't get a beta code this year. Not my lucky year, I suppose. Anyways, that's that for the press conference. Let's move on. Edinson Cavani really showed why in that last episode, why we paid the big bucks to bring him in, because he was superb. Won us a game single-handedly with 2 really good goals, and that's why he picks up the Player of the Episode award. Okay, now, I spoke about discussing a potential outrageous transfer, and that's Leo Messi. I'm sure a lot of you guys would have guessed it through the thumbnail and title, but we gotta at least have a chat. I know this is not going to be the most realistic transfers, but with every news article coming out of Barcelona with Messi looking to leave, we at least need to have a good discussion about this, because I think it is genuinely possible for us to afford Leo Messi on a pre-contract for next season. We can't have him this season, but a pre-contract for next season, now that is most certainly possible. Like, I'm not kidding, it is genuinely possible for us to make that happen. Of course, we will need to sell a lot of players. to make that happen, because his wages are going to be astronomical. We'll need about at least 400,000 added to our wage budget, and we'll probably need to sell a few players to make that happen, but we can do it on a pre-contract. So I'd love to know your early opinions on that, signing Leo Messi on a pre-contract. I know, as I said before, it's not the most realistic of transfers, but if you guys want to see this happen, we could make it happen. Imagine Messi at Leeds United. I saw an ESPN video discussing this transfer, and that got me thinking. So, it would be immense. One of the best transfers we've pulled off probably in any of my career modes. But yeah, in a way, it's kind of a waste of money as well, because the amount of money we'll be spending on Messi, we could invest elsewhere. But it is what it is, man. Just let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section. By no means am I gonna sign Messi. In fact, I'm probably not going to, but at least we need to have a discussion on this. Season goals wise, this episode I want to continue making more progress. More goals with our front duo between Cavani and Augustine would be nice. James is in good form, let's keep that going. Maybe a cheeky player of the month award for someone like James, or maybe Cavani would be great as well. So let's see how things go. We're still in the transfer window, but for now I want to focus on this upcoming game against Liverpool. Get this game out of the way, and then we'll see if we need to do any business on deadline day. So it's Leeds versus Liverpool at Ellen Road. Surprisingly, Liverpool have had... Actually, nah, they've been pretty decent. They've just drawn one game, so that's fair enough. We're up against them. If we can beat Liverpool here, that'd be crazy. Remember, last season, we beat Liverpool both home and away, so it's most certainly possible now that we've got a better team. Oh, would you look at this? Wolves have just signed Alexis Sanchez. Now, that's a quality signing. Of course, Sanchez in real life is on his way to Inter, but he's going to be in the Premier League here, playing for Wolves. Fair enough, that's some good business. Once again, I'm going with pretty much my strongest 11. Of course, we're playing Liverpool, so may as well use the best players available. So we've got James starting, even though he isn't fully fit. I might bring him off at some point, but I'm still gonna start him just because the sheer quality he gives us. Cavani, Augustine, Brooks, all of them starting. Leeds Liverpool, let's get it. And that is the Liverpool team we're facing, and interestingly, they don't have Sadio Mane for this one. They're starting Origi, but they've got Salah, Firmino, Henderson, Wijnaldum, all of them in there. Virgil van Dijk as well, Matip, Gomez. Good team. No Trent, no Mane, but that is still a quality Liverpool team. So we're up against the champions of England today, but last season we put the champions to sword, of course, by completing a league double over them, and we did that in style as well. So I'm hoping for similar stuff in this one. We're off to a flyer in the Premier League. 3 games, 3 wins. If we can make it 4-4, how crazy would that be? So let's aim for that. We are not off to the best of starts, are we? Cross comes in. Ben White can't get it away. Henderson finds Origi. Don't want to be conceding a goal from him. Now it's Henderson who shoots. Easy save there for Benitez. But man, Liverpool do look ruthless. I think they want revenge here because we did beat them twice last season. Liverpool do find themselves with a free kick from 24 yards, with Mo Salah taking this one. Salah goes for goal, and wow. Just wow. That was literally a perfect free kick from Mo Salah. Similar to what James Rodriguez did on match day 1 in the Premier League. That is outrageous from Salah. He's not known for his free kicks as well, but this one was just inch perfect. Nothing you can do to stop it. 1-0 Liverpool. I told you, man, they've come for revenge here. Here's Brooks. I could maybe find Augustine. Augustine back to Brooks. This is looking much better. David Brooks goes for goal from distance, hits the post. We needed that bit of luck there. Great football from us, David Brooks, with a solid chance, but that is just bad luck. Nothing much you can do about it. Pablo Hernandez looks for Brooks. Now it is James who could maybe shoot with that left foot of his. James Rodriguez, the Colombian. This kid is just unbelievable. I mean, why did I call him a kid? I have no idea. The man is 26, 27. But unbelievable from James Rodriguez. Wow. Left foot of dreams, man. This guy is just crazy good. He's equalized things for us. Both goals in this one have been 2 tremendous left-footed strikes. But this one... with 4 defenders in front of him there. Virgil van Dijk there as well. For James to pull that off, unreal. We've now got back on level terms with Liverpool, but just goes to show how right we were on investing that money in James Rodriguez, because he's a superstar and he elevates the team, elevates those around him. And there you go, he scored his 4th goal in the Premier League, and to do that against champions Liverpool makes it even better. Calvin Phillips does so well there, and here we go. Calvin Phillips with so much space. Virgil van Dijk can't catch him. No, he can. Why did I even say that? Van Dijk was literally like a meter away from Phillips, but he still managed to catch up to him. Just goes to show how OP Van Dijk is in this game. Half time against Liverpool, and it's been a tremendous game of football. Chances for both teams, but honestly, one big difference from last season, we can now compete with any team in the world. At least that's what I feel, especially in the Premier League, because we're giving Liverpool a run for their money here. Yes, they scored from an outrageous free kick, but we've created more chances. We're dominating them in certain instances of the game. I think this season our team is proper good, and top 6, we might have to, we might be obligated to finish there. Anyways, it's just early talk. Let's finish off the second half strong. Problems here for us as it's Henderson now looking for Mo Salah, looking for his second of the game. We do get the ball away. A good save there from Benitez. Salah has been their danger man in this game, and I think we've got to continue paying really close attention to him, because he looks so likely to score again. Oh, Firmino is breaking through here. We're struggling to keep up now. Dest needs to do well against Origi, does, but Wijnaldum gets the shot off. Another big save from Benitez. I do feel like we need something extra in that midfield, because James seems completely done. What a performance from him, but I need some fresh legs in that midfield, so Billy Gilmour will come on for the remainder of this game. Mo Salah on the ball now. Good cross comes in. That is one hell of a header from Juan Foyth. Our defense has been on point in this game, and here's Augustine. Hasn't had much to do in this game, but a fantastic dribble there. Still Augustine. Looks to find Cavani. Virgil van Dijk is such a pain in the ass, man. He's so good in this game. I'm not even kidding. Not much time left in this one. Pablo Hernandez on the ball, on the turn here. Looks for Brooks now. We could find Augustine. It's a brilliant ball for Augustine. Shoots and scores. Leeds United have made it 2-1 against Liverpool, and you cannot deny that it's completely deserved. Leeds make it 2-1. This season it's turning out to being something special here, because we're beating teams like Liverpool, and this season we've outplayed them here because we've been so much better. They've created chances, but we've created so many more, and deservedly so. In the 88th minute we take away all the spoils as Leeds make it 2-1. 4 wins from 4 games. What a start to our Premier League season. Jean-Kevin Augustine, right place, right time yet again. David Brooks picking up the assist for this one. Unbelievable, man. This season, man, I'm in love with the team that we've built. It's all coming together finally. You know, when you're in that kind of form where anything you do, it clicks? I feel like that's where we are right now with Leeds United. Every tactic that I'm doing, every substitution I'm making, pretty much any change that I'm making, it's all coming into play, and it's all just working perfectly. We probably will go top of the league now after this game, which is just absurd. Like, what a start to our season. 2-1 against Liverpool here. That is just an unbelievable result. We've now played Liverpool 3 times in this series in the Premier League. We've beaten them every single time. Wow. So we're on transfer deadline day now, but honestly, I don't want to make any more signings. I am pretty content with what we've built so far. Like, the team has just gelled so well. Our new signings all seem to be performing really well, especially the pre-contract signings, and I want to keep this money for now. We'll just keep it in the bank, and come January we can work towards more pre-contract signings. Of course, a possibility of that Leo Messi deal is slim, but it's there. So yeah, no more signings. I'm really happy with the side, and we're gonna get into the rest of the season with this team. 4 games played, 4 wins, 12 points. This is surreal right now. We've got to keep this going. Maybe top 4 this season. I don't want to get ahead of myself. We're in unbelievable form, but that could just turn upside down really quickly. So let's keep our head down and focus one game at a time. Simulating this one against Sheffield, who are in the relegation zone, and our team is now much better. We should be winning games through simulations, and well, that's exactly what's happened. A 2-0 win for us with Cavani and James scoring. Perfect. We are going to be playing this one against Watford at home. I want to keep winning. We can actually make it 6 wins in a row in the Premier League, which is something I don't think we've done before, and I'm looking forward to it. The team is in peak condition, in peak form. I'm going to be making one change though for this game, giving Pablo a bit of a rest, and Billy Gilmour, who's now gone up in his overall, comes in. And I also want to give Cavani a bit of rest. He's played a lot of football. Let's give Nketiah a go. His morale is a bit low as well. Let's get that back up by hopefully scoring in this game with him. This is the team. Leeds Watford. Let's get into it. Nketiah here. He's got a point to prove this season with, of course, Cavani coming in his spot, going away as he goes for goal here. And almost scored a really good goal there for us, but the Watford keeper made a good save. As I said, Cavani coming in means Nketiah has basically become a super sub. In games like this is where he gets a chance to shine. James Rodriguez looks to feed Nketiah, does so beautifully, and here he goes. Up against the Watford defender, beats him for dead. Still Nketiah goes down inside the box. Is that a pen? It is going to be a penalty. A chance for us to make it 1-0. A booking as well for the Watford defender. Big moment in the game. A really, really big moment in the game for us. I'm going to take this one with James Rodriguez. And let's go top bins and see if this works. James, please put this in. It's a decent penalty. It's literally the perfect penalty. This is what you get when you sign a player like James, a reliable set-piece specialist. 1-0 against Watford. Let's go. Pressure is mounting from, of course, Watford as they've got a chance here to score. Benitez somehow saved that. That is a quality save from the Argentine because Sarr was through on goal and you'd expect a player of his quality to score there. We got super lucky. Corner for Watford. Ball comes in. Should be our ball. No, we've given Decore all the space in the world. What's happening now? Why is one of my players down there near the goal and we've conceded because of it? I think it was Jamal Lewis who was on the floor there. Benitez, I think, got distracted by it. It's a cracking effort from the Watford player. Fair enough. And they're back in it. It's 1-1. I mean, it's a quality goal. It's going to be a tough game from now because Watford are competing with us. Oh, this is not good. We've been completely opened up here. It's a chance for Suarez. What's he done there? He's completely bottled it. A chance for this Suarez guy to put Watford into the lead. He was completely through. Benitez just pushed forward and well tapped it away. That's a good save from him, but Suarez made it so easy for an Argentine keeper. Wow. Sarr now looks in behind for Suarez as he goes for goal. He's made amends for his mistake as we're 2-1 down to Watford. They've competed all game long with us and this is a deserved goal that puts them in the lead. But we're not giving up now. We're in the forms of our lives. Let's push forward from here and try and get the equalizer. I'm sure we can. And to do that, I think we need a bit of firepower. So I'm bringing on Edinson Cavani for the remainder of this game. And also Pablo Hernandez comes on for Billy Gilmore. We're bringing on the big guns. Out wide for Pablo. Oh, he dribbles past a couple of players there. Now it's Augustine with really space to do whatever he wants. Still Augustine. Shoots. Oh my god, that is so unlucky. Comes off the crossbar. For the moment, I thought that was in. How many times we've seen Augustine pull that off and it hit the back of the net? Oh, that was so unlucky. Now Cavani. This could be our chance. Now it's Brooks on the ball. I'm taking it backwards to find Pablo Hernandez. Maybe Cavani could score for us. Edinson Cavani shoots. Edinson Cavani scores. That's exactly why we signed him. And that's exactly why I subbed him on. That sheer quality that he has helps us get back in this one. 2-2 against Watford. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that was Pablo Hernandez with the assist. Our two substitutes combine. Elite man management from us. And, well, there you go. We're back in it now. Edinson Cavani with a stunning finish. And we might actually have enough time to go out there and get the winner. Come on, let's get it done. Full time against Watford. And this has been a tremendous game of football. And I'll take a draw because Watford really stepped things up. Didn't expect them to be this good. But also very happy with the fact that we managed to, claw back into the game with the equalizer late on. Just shows that we've got the mentality to get results in the Premier League this season. Next up for us is a Karabakh Cup game against Southampton. I'm going to be using my second team and... oh no. Oh no. Didn't expect this. We just got battered. We literally got battered here. I thought my second team was good enough to get a win at least against a team like Southampton. But nope, that means we're out of the Karabakh Cup. And considering we've got an objective to win a cup competition, we're going to have to take the FA Cup really seriously. And if all that wasn't enough... look at this. Nketiah has picked up an injury for the next 4 months. This is not good at all. We're left with only 3 strikers, one of whom is 65 rated. We might have to move back to a 1-striker formation and rotate Cavani and Augustine to cope with this, but yeah, this is just terrible for us. We don't have much time to dwell on the disappointment in the Karabakh Cup because we've got a big game coming up at the Etihad as we take on Manchester City away from home. Now, they've always been a difficult team to play in this series and they're going to continue to be as it's first versus second. How absurd it is to say this. Leeds United second in the Premier League, level with Man City who are first. If we win here, obviously we go top of the league and we create a gap. So let's just see how long can we prolong this insane unbeaten run of form. I've made just one change to my team since that last game, and that's Pablo Hernandez because he was superb in that last game, assisted the equalizer, so it's only fair that he gets a fair share of time on the pitch in this one. So apart from that, Cavani, Rodriguez, Brooks, all of them starting. Oh yeah, Cavani is also a change over Nketiah, who picked up an injury recently. So this is our team. Let's go out there and try and do our best. Man City have signed Daley Blind for that CDM role. Now don't get me wrong, he's a good player to have in that position, but is he even an upgrade to Rodri? Pretty interesting, but apart from that, it's the standard Man City 11. Let's get into the game. Who would have thought in our second season with Leeds United, we'd be at the very top of the Premier League, competing with City, having the same amount of points as them. This is wild. This is seriously wild. Now, end of season, we might not even be close to the top 4, but what a start we've had to this season. And let's hope we can keep it going for as long as possible. You just never know. If James Rodriguez can keep this form up for the entire season, same with Cavani, Augustine, anything is possible. Sergio Aguero with a chance here. He's completely dismantled me right there. But Calvin Phillips isn't giving up, and we work together and deal with the situation. That's the story of our defense, man. Everybody gets involved. A hard-working defense, and we deal with, of course, attacks coming in from our oppositions as we need to do it again. Bernardo Silva with the ball here. Now it's David Silva back to Bernardo Silva. Going to Cancelo. We can't let him shoot here. Calvin Phillips putting pressure. Simple shot to Benitez. Once again, good defending. Not gonna lie, Man City do look much, much superior to us. As the cross comes in, we can't handle that. That was one of the best crosses I've seen this year. You can't really blame anyone. It was with such ferocity. And, of course, Kevin De Bruyne attacking it with a lovely finish. Man City have taken the lead against us. Good goal, can't complain, but we've come back against Liverpool to win from a 1-goal deficit. I'm sure we can do it against City. Not gonna lie, Man City do look head and shoulders above us. Their quality is just staggering. They're keeping possession so well. I'm barely even getting the ball. This is the first time this season I feel like we're a much inferior team as that comes off the post, and we're struggling right now. We're up against a team that is much, much better than us, and it's really difficult. But on the other hand, on the counter, we might actually have something to cheer for. As here goes Edinson Cavani, 1v1. Can he score though? He absolutely can. Out of nowhere, we've just equalized. Literally nowhere. First chance of the game. On the break, we've hit them and we've torn them apart. Edinson Cavani, that's what having a poacher gives you. Someone who can get in behind and take your chances. Edinson Cavani with a class finish. 1-1 against City. Was that Brooks with the assist? I think it was. What a counter-attack. A bit of luck there as Pablo breaks through. It could be another goal for us out of nowhere. Edinson Cavani on the turn, shoots and actually scores. Wait, what? We've just overturned a 1-0 deficit without having any chances. Like, this was our second shot on target. Both have hit the back of the net. And we're now leading 2-1 against Man City. This reminds me of the Lyon City game in real life, where City had all the chances. Lyon were clinical, but in this case, we were clinical, as Cavani has just stunned the City fans. We're leading 2-1 against the Premier League leaders at the moment. This result would effectively put us top of the league, which is nuts. I'm genuinely shocked at the position we're in right now. Let's just keep fighting, because the job isn't done yet. City are creating a lot of chances. We've got to be strong defensively to contain them. Cancelo could look for another cross as he beats me there. Good ball played in. Benitez just gifts it away for Bernardo Silva. That is the first mistake he's made this season, and it could prove to be a costly one. It's David Silva actually. What a finish from him. The Spaniard has scored. City's captain at the moment. Fair enough, but this was a goal that we could avoid. Like, honestly, look at that cross. How did Benitez not just catch it? I have no idea. Fair enough, it was a good finish though from, of course, David Silva. Man City really want to get themselves back in the lead in this one, but Juan Foyt does really well as we see space through the middle, as I'm going to try and feed Brooks, who does so well to get past the two defenders. Brooks has got the pace as well. Here he goes, 1v1, tries to chip the keeper, and that was the mistake. I couldn't see any other option, because shooting with his right foot would have resulted in not a goal, probably, but I maybe should have done that. Who knows what would have happened. Big chance wasted towards the end of this half, but it's been one hell of a game so far. I mean, like, we were getting completely dominated before that Cavani goal, and that just changed the complexion of the game. Let's hope the second half can go in our favour. When Kevin De Bruyne is running at your defence with the ball, it is just scary. And now it's Sterling, but Dest competes with them so well, gets it away in style. James now on the ball. And we work our way from the back so well in that instance. And that could start a counter-attacking opportunity for us. As here's Brooks on the ball. Looks back for Cavani. Could maybe find Augustine or even Pablo. Or Cavani could go all the way. Still Cavani here. Still Edinson Cavani. Could find space to shoot. Does. And Edison, though, makes a save. But Augustine still keeps hold of the ball. Cross comes in. Cavani tries to win that. But Stones and co get the ball away. What a counter-attack, though, from us. Brooks looks for Augustine, who could bring this one inside. Augustine just smashing this one in. It's gone in. Once again at the death. We did it against Liverpool, and now we've done it against City. This is... I don't even know what to say. I can't believe this. I genuinely can't. What is going on this season? How are we winning games like this at the death? This is absurd. This is seriously absurd. Jean-Kevin Augustine at the death from a ridiculous angle has just beaten Edison. Wow. This season could be a fairy tale season because everything is working in our favor. Augustine scores literally from an angle that he shouldn't be scoring. But somehow we've made it 3-2 against City and we are going to be stealing all 3 points away from Etihad. This is madness. This is genuine madness. What in the world is happening right now with Leeds? We're top of the league, 3 points above City. Just nuts. I have no other words to describe it. If we can keep this form up, you just never know. That's all I'm saying. You just never know. Leicester did it before. Can we pull it off though? That's the real question. For the month of August, it was Pulisic who won the Player of the Month award, although we did have David Brooks as one of the nominees. But for this month of September, we've got a couple of nominees in there. Brooks once again gets nominated and so does Edinson Cavani. One of those Leeds players, man, please win the award. That'll help us out massively. We're top of the league right now with a game in hand over Liverpool. Just nuts. Let's just hope we can keep this kind of form up for as long as possible. Because I'm telling you guys, winning the league is a bit unrealistic. But finishing top 4 might not be. So let's just keep our hopes high. And also look at this. The reason why we're doing so well. The 2 pre-contract transfers we made have been huge successes. Like Cavani, James, both are top goal scorers in the Premier League this season with 6 apiece. That is just crazy good business from us. Now next episode, we're going to continue smashing through as many games as possible. Probably trying to get through the month of October and midway through November is where I want to speed things up for the progress. So that's the plan. This was undeniably a stellar episode for our season objectives. Cavani scored so many goals, so did Augustine. James had a brilliant episode as well, so there you go, we've made some good progress. Quick discussion, player of the episode. Once again, Cavani deserves a lot of credit. What an episode he's had. Apart from that, Brooks had a solid episode, so did James, so did Augustine. I mean, it's really open, so let me know in the comments section who you guys think deserves to win the player of the episode award. Juan Foyt as well had a big episode, so a lot of nominees for this one. Let me know in the comment section. But for now, time to wrap up today's episode of the Leeds Career Mode. It's been a massive episode, late winners, transfer talk, and yeah, we had so much fun today. So if you guys have enjoyed today's episode of the Leeds Career Mode, drop a like in the video, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow for another episode of the series.